WWE. Welcome to WWE And TNA Talk. This is question and answer video number 2. I got some great questions for this video, so let's get into it. The first question is the Attitude Era coming back? I don't think the Attitude Era is going to come back, but I think we might get a little more aggression at some point. It's not that bad right now, so it's not as bad PG as it used to be. It's a lot better now, but still, we could use some more attitude, some more. But I don't think the Attitude Era is coming back. I really don't. I just don't, because not the way Vince gets all these sponsors and everything else, but you never know. Anything's possible in wrestling, but not for a while anyway. Who will be the next big star coming out of NXT? Sami Zayn? That guy is a very, very talented guy. I watched the NXT Rival last night. Awesome show. The ladder match was awesome. Paige Emma match was awesome. The Sami Zayn and Cesaro match was awesome. They got a lot of talented people down in NXT. The tag team champions, the Ascension, they look awesome. They look like a very good tag team. So, a lot of good talent down in NXT, but Sami Zayn is going to be a bright star in WWE. He is very, very talented. Bo Dallas is talented. The Ascension is talented. Paige is going to be a future Divas champion. So is Emma. They're both great in the ring. WWE needs to do that on the main roster. Let the Divas have actual, real good wrestling matches on the main roster, on Raw and SmackDown, pay-per-views. That's what WWE's going to do with that. But yeah, Sami Zayn, I think, is the next big star that's going to come out of NXT at some point. So don't you see what happens there? Next question. Why do few fans care about the in-ring storylines? Some fans like the pure wrestling, and they just want to watch the match. Others like the storyline to a match, to tell a story during the match, to make the match even better. I get that. I understand that. I like both. I like in-ring action as pure wrestling too, and storylines, because it makes it all come together better. So, one second. So, WWE's not gonna please all fans, because all fans want something different. Either it's Attitude Era, better storylines, PG, whatever. All fans want different things. Some fans like the in-ring storylines with the match. Some like the pure wrestling aspect of it. Just want a good wrestling match, which is good, which I like too. When they're in the ring, they tell a story during the match. That's good too. But some fans just like a pure wrestling match. So not much you can do about that. It is what it is. Why do I think some fans act like perverts regarding the Divas? Yeah, I see this a lot on Facebook. They post pictures of Divas' asses, boobs. They make some pretty bad comments. I don't know why they seem to do that. Yes, I like AJ Lee. I don't go nuts. I'm not a pervert, AJ Lee. I don't do that like other guys do. Go nuts. Post pictures of their boobs, their asses, and say some sick stuff. I don't go and do that. No, I don't. I like looking at, yes, I like seeing pictures of AJ Lee, other divas, but I'm not a pervert about it at all. Some fans are more out of control with that than others. I see it all the time on Facebook. I don't know why they do it, but they do, because yes, the divas are hot. Yes, they have hot bodies. But you don't need to go out of control about it like some fans do. So, yeah, you should treat women with respect. You should treat women with respect. That's the important part. Treat them with respect, and treat them good. The rest of the fans just go out of control. I see a lot with AJ Lee. or say what fans say something about her boobs, her ass, what they want to do to her, all this other stuff. It gets way out of control. Way out of control. Some fans just are over the top, and I don't know why. Which was the worst WrestleMania? WrestleMania 4 or WrestleMania 9? I thought WrestleMania 9 was pretty good, so I'm going to have to go with WrestleMania 4. But WrestleMania 4 wasn't that bad either. But I liked WrestleMania 9 better than WrestleMania 4, but I haven't seen or watched WrestleMania 4 in such a long time. It's not even funny. I remember WrestleMania 5 was Hogan vs. Savage. WrestleMania 4 was the tournament for the WWE title, which Savage won it, I believe. That was WrestleMania 4. Because WrestleMania 5, it was Hogan and Savage for the WWF title. That was a good match. WrestleMania 5 was good. WrestleMania 9 was good too. It was. That was at Caesar's Palace. Had Shawn Michaels defending the Intercontinental Championship. I believe that was WrestleMania 9. Hope so. Yes. Yes, where Hogan won the WWE title from Yokozuna after Yokozuna beat Bret Hart. I prefer WrestleMania 9 over WrestleMania 4. I thought that one was better, so I think WrestleMania 4 is the worst one. But I'm not these people who are gonna go out and bash pay-per-views and stuff like that. Because I judge shows on wrestling action, the entertainment of the show, different things. That's not one thing. I judge show on the whole show, just not one part of the show, the whole show, all together. Well, why do wrestling fans have such short-term... I see this a lot. WWE wants us to think that we have short-term memory loss of certain things and storylines that WWE has, like with the WWE World Heavyweight title, like Orange's first unified champion. It's not true. Chris Jericho won the unified title back in December of 2002 or 2001. 2002. And it's like he beat Rock and Austin the same night. It happens. I don't know why WWE thinks we have these short-term memory. Well, we remember stuff, but WWE seems to think we don't want to. TNA does the same thing at times. I don't know why. It's just the way they are and the way the fans are. And some fans go on with it, some fans don't. Some fans complain about it, some fans don't complain about it. I guess it's just the type of person or fan you are. So, what's my favorite Kane match? Ooh. Man. Wow. I kind of like Kane Undertaker's very first match at WrestleMania they had at WrestleMania. That was a good Kane match. Kane's had a few good matches over the years. He had a good match. He's had good matches with Triple H. Good matches with Cena. He's had good matches with Undertaker. He's had good matches over the years. It's hard to pick just one. It really is. But I like the first match Undertaker and Kane had at WrestleMania. Whichever WrestleMania that was. I don't really remember, but how do you like WrestleMania 14, I think. Yeah, WrestleMania 14, I think, was Undertaker and Kane for the first time. That was a good match between those two. Undertaker's bleeding. Sorry, I'm watching WrestleMania 15 on WWE Network right now at the same time. Now it's all fixed on Roku, I can watch it now. Where do I see Christian at WrestleMania 30? I can see them doing maybe Christian and Sheamus at WrestleMania 30, or a multi-man tag team match with Christian on one side, Sheamus on the other side. That's a possibility too. I haven't really, it's, I don't. Christian. They're saying Christian may leave after his contract's up, but you never know, he could resign. You don't know, anything's possible. I could see Sheamus versus Christian at WrestleMania 30 very easily. I could see Sheamus and Christian in like a 10-man tag match or 8-man tag match with them on opposite sides, with Christian as a heel now. They could do that too. So I believe he will be on. I do believe he'll be on WrestleMania 30 card. I do believe that. They need to bring back Money in the Bank ladder match for WrestleMania. They really do. What do I think of Hulk Hogan and Undertaker's WWE returns from Raw this Monday? I love Hulk Hogan's return on Raw. Started off Raw, got a huge pop. Huge pop. Huge pop. Came out, cut a promo. It was a good return. Good return. He got a huge pop. Fans loved it. He's hosting WrestleMania 30. He said, "What you gonna do, brother, on Hulkamania? WWE Network, WrestleMania 30, run wild on you." He said he loves being home. He's happy to be back home in WWE. Hulkamania's back home again, where it belongs. And Hogan's return was good. We didn't see the rest of the night, but hey, that's fine. I love the Raw pre and post shows. They're awesome though. They're cool. Hogan was on the post show. He was awesome on the post show as well. Undertaker's return was also very cool, very awesome. I liked how they did the Lesnar and Undertaker segment, and good job by Lesnar by selling the Undertaker's chokeslam. I think that was an awesome way to end the show. I think that was an awesome way to end the show. Was with Undertaker and Lesnar. Undertaker jabbed the pen in Lesnar's hand. That's pretty awesome too. That's not really PG though. So they're not totally PG at all. We have seen a lot of non-PG stuff happen. So they're not. Hopefully they go away a little more away from PG, a little more actually a little more aggression. Would be nice. But you know, I thought both returns were done really well, really good, effective. I actually showed him hanging. Wow. Anyway, what do I think of Sting coming to WWE? I think Sting coming to WWE is awesome. It's going to be a good thing because it will make him even a bigger legend and bigger name in WWE. Hopefully WWE gets ahead of their asses and signs him soon. If not, if they haven't already. Because there hasn't been much of an update on Sting in a while, so if I hear anything, I'll let you guys know. But nothing as of right now. I've already signed the Legend deal. So I have no idea if he has or not. So, but I think they use Sting right. Here they use him at WrestleMania, SummerSlam for big matches. I think it'll be fine. It'll do well. So I don't think we'll see Sting wrestle until WrestleMania 31. Maybe SummerSlam he'll wrestle. Depends on how many matches he wants to do a year. So I can definitely see them doing Sting versus Undertaker at WrestleMania 31. Definitely. If Taker is up to it and he can do it. So. But I think Sting coming to WWE could be a very good thing. You can use him to promote the network, because Sting's on the WWE network. Because all the WCW stuff they have on there. Adding more content as soon as the free week trial is over, so. But I think Sting can be very profitable for WWE. And they can use him very well, so I hope they do. What should WWE do with Sting and Hogan? Okay, with Sting, I think they should use him as a nostalgic talent. Use him only for big matches, not too often. It all depends on Sting too. How many matches Sting wants to do. So I'd love to see Sting wrestle a few matches, maybe with Taker, maybe Cena, maybe Daniel Bryan, maybe CM Punk, maybe The Rock. Sting versus Rock. That could be an interesting match. Rock said he might wrestle at WrestleMania 31, so let's see what happens. WrestleMania 31 could be a very big pay-per-view too. With Sting and Rock wrestling there, yeah, it could. So, you know, with Hogan, I heard they might make Hogan the general manager of Raw. That's possible. Very possible still. So I see that happening as well. So, you know, Hogan could be GM of Raw, or Sting could be GM of Raw. Either one will be GM manager of Raw at some point now, I can see. Way to use them, keep them on TV. They want Sting's name to get more, you know, they want more WWE fans to get used to Sting, know the Sting name more. So, hopefully they'll sign Sting soon. He'll debut sometime soon, or at WrestleMania 30 the night after, either or. But I can't wait to see Sting in a WWE ring for the first time. It's going to be awesome and epic. It really is. What do I think of bringing back GMs? Well, for one, they have GMs right now, but they don't really use them as GMs. Vicky Guerrero is GM of SmackDown. Brad Maddox is the GM of Raw, but they don't really use GMs because Kane's the director of operations and he got the authority, so GMs really aren't needed right now because they got the authority around and Kane around. So right now, GMs aren't that much needed right now. But when Hogan comes GM, I see him having a much bigger role as GM if they make him GM, which is very possible. So we have to wait and see what happens there. Who is the second best in the ring performer in wrestling history after AJ Styles? For one, AJ Styles I don't think is the best in-ring performer in the world. I hate saying who's the best because there's so many great in-ring wrestlers like Kurt Angle, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Sami Zayn, AJ Styles. There's so many of them. AJ Styles is great in the ring. I hate to pick just one because I'm gonna go with Daniel Bryan as the best in-ring performer right now because he's off the charts right now. He is awesome in the ring. So I'm gonna go with Daniel Bryan number 1, AJ Styles number 2, Angle right there too, right close to the top, very close tie even. Who would I have take from Team TNA to be on WWE? One, I would take Bobby Roode, Abyss, Samoa Joe, Austin Aries, AJ Styles. Well, we can't put him in there, so James Storms. Put them in the WWE. I think they'd all do good in WWE. I really do. Give them a change to because right now in TNA they're just not. They're just doing the same shit they've always done. Nothing new with them. So. What was the most entertaining promo of 2013? Wow. There are so many good promos. CM Punk promos are great. Daniel Bryan promos are great. Any promo Punk does is right up there to being the best. Boy, Ray has done some very good promos, I gotta say. He's improved quite a bit. But I'd say AJ Lee's promo on Divas was great. I don't know if any CM Punk promo was the best. He has the best promos hands down no matter what. He does. He has the best promos hands down. Best on the mic. Or The Rock has the best promos too. He's best on the mic too. Him and CM Punk are the two best ones on the mic. Who is the greatest wrestler ever? Yikes. I gotta put Shawn Michaels up there. He's one of the greatest in-ring performers too. He was awesome. You got Bret Hart up there. I don't know who the greatest ever is because there's so many of them. I can't pick just one because everybody has different opinions on that. Who the greatest ever is. Some go with Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Chris Benoit, AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, CM Punk. So hard to choose just one. But this has been another WWE TNA Talk question and answer video number 2. Keep the questions coming. Post them down below. I'll do another one. Thank you for listening. This has been your host, King of Wrestling, John Harris. See you later.